welcome. Today I'm looking at this Kickstarter deck from Card Mafia. I've been meaning to put this on for a while, just been struggling to get around to it. So this is the latest deck they did in the Axe and Sickle range. This is the first set that I've had. I'm quite pleased to have it actually. Seeing it in person, they're really stunning tuck boxes. So this particular release was Zeus and Hades, so the god of lightning and the god of the underworld. And we have the deluxe and classic editions of these. I also got, as part of the campaign, some stickers up here, this lightning bolt keychain and this metal card, which is pretty awesome, to be honest. Really very nice. The detail and how they've put it all together just looks fantastic. So the decks themselves, there is as always slight differences between the classic and deluxe in terms of the back and the front of the cards. The imagery and stuff like that is the same, but the colour palettes they've used are either reversed or slightly different. So I'm going to get the cellophane off these, and then we'll have a look at the mechanism for the deluxe version, and then we'll have a look through all the cards as well. So let's get on with that. Okay, so the deluxe edition of the Zeus pack. So you can see it's cut and layered cardboard. I think there's like 15 different pieces in each of these boxes. The cutout, the lightning bolt on the back, the imagery. I love stuff like this, and Card Mafia are like absolutely killing it with this sort of thing. So it opens up into a nice fan on the back. Wow, look at that. Get that one apart a bit more. Stunning, massive lightning bolt and all the detail put into it. Just amazing. Deck. Just in there, so we'll get that open in a second. Hades. Very similar, I would imagine. Black and white for this one, and then on the back, yeah, look at that. He's got his it's kind of a trident thing, isn't it, that he uses, Hades. But again, the detail's stunning on it. And we've got another set of cards there. And then, like I say, we'll go through these as well. So the artwork's very similar, except it just doesn't have the extra layers and stuff. This is basically the inside of one of these. All the backs are numbered. I don't know why I've got completely different numbers on them, but it's not something I'm too worried about. So we'll get one of these open as well, just to see the difference really. So there's no detail on the inside of the tuck, but I like they've used black stock all through. I'll get a couple of these open. Right, so I'm going to start with the Zeus deck, which on the website to start with on Kickstarter was labelled as Thunder. So you can see the back design, it says Thunder. We've got some lightning bolts and just some artwork, some almost pinstriping, I suppose you could say. Just makes the back look really nice. Now the classic version has a white border rather than a full border, and these are almost no border over here, and this has got your classic white, but other than that the back design is exactly the same. So two jokers, we've got Zeus holding his thunderbolts, and then this one he's ready to attack. Just move these out of the way a little bit. So these are spades, as best as I can tell. We'll go through and we'll see the differences, but I'm pretty sure these are going to be spades. And the ace of spades is all the lightning bolts coming straight into the thunder. Again, a bit more kind of pinstriping and stuff like that. Very nice. So the background on here, the white detail, carries through by the look of it. I think the pip design actually works really well. It's dead nice. It's a really cool looking card, to be fair. And then we've got some more gods here. Luckily they're all labelled for us. Hermes is the Jack of Spades. Oh, here goes all. Jack of Spades. So Jack of Spades, Hermes. It's got some snakes and a helmet with the wings on. Queen of Spades, we've got Aphrodite. And again, these are all kind of ready for battle. They're all in armour and got different helmets on and stuff like that. And the King of Spades is Ares, which I'm pretty sure is the god of war. So, diamonds. Again, we've got kind of an iconic figure holding up some flames. Definitely very Greek themed. And the diamonds are in a kind of gold tone. So Jack of Diamonds, we've got Apollo, and he seems to have like a bow and arrow. Queen of Diamonds, Demeter. And the King of Diamonds is Hades. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll see if they use the same court cards when we go through the Hades deck in a minute. The King of Clubs, got Poseidon, and there you go, he's got his big trident, like almost octopus or kraken tendrils. Athena, Queen of Clubs. And then Hephaestus, or Hephaestus, he's the Jack of Clubs. Fire and a big hammer there. So I've got to say the artwork is absolutely fantastic. The colours they've used really stand out on the background. The extra kind of like light grey detail certainly isn't detracting from anything. It's making everything look dead nice. I'm really impressed with the artwork of this. Again, the pips, the clubs. It's a bit out there, but you can definitely see what they're getting at. And the Ace of Clubs, it's this flame again, the torch. I guess for Olympus, isn't it? It's got a stylized club in the background there as well. And then the King of Hearts is Zeus himself. The Queen is Hera. And the Jack is Dionysus. Again, just fantastic artwork there. Hearts again. It's definitely impressionist, but you can see what they're going for. I don't think you'd have any trouble distinguishing the suits once you got used to the deck. And the Ace of Hearts is an eagle holding a thunderbolt. So the cards all feel good. It's not made clear what kind of card stock they're using. It just says casino quality. It's supposed to be a metallic ink as well, which is quite nice. It says that the seal will be on the back of the ad card for these, but I haven't got any ad or gaff cards in here at all. Oh, then. Tell a lie, there's something hidden in here. Aha! Well, secret card. There you go. And that was just tucked away in the back of there. Okay, cool. Is it the same for the Hades deck? Yeah, God of the Underworld, Bident. Beautiful. So the Bident deck, or Hades, we'll just have a quick look through. The back design is just got silver, white and black, and kind of a light grey detail around the back. Okay. We've got two Jokers again. So it is Hades, and in this one, he's just got his shield over here, and the other one, his shield's on his side. He's kind of double handing this axe trident type thing. So we are going to have some differences by the look of it. The Ace of Spades is the Bident. I guess this would be Hades' kind of crown if he was wearing it. You've got kind of like goat horns here, a skull, some more horns. The pips are the same, and the background on the back of the card's the same. Colour tones and metallic silver ink on this one. So the suit cards are the same as before, they're just in a different colour tone. The aces are different though, which is nice. So the Ace of Diamonds, you've got what looks like Cerberus, and the other suit colour is a white. I think the cards are actually quite nice in this monotone white rather than the kind of like yellowy gold they've used in the other deck. Works really well. We'll just shoot through these as it's basically the same. Ace of Clubs again is another kind of helmet going on here. You can imagine that turning up in like a Hercules movie or something, can't you? Really cool. And then again the diamonds, the hearts. And the Ace of Hearts is a helmet, a skull helmet on fire. So the artwork for both decks is utterly brilliant. Really, really fantastic artwork. These guys at Card Mafia, they just bring it in terms of the tuck box. Utterly fantastic. Looks really good, looks well made. Hopefully it'll last a long time. The artwork in the decks, again, really, really good. The theme carries throughout, which is nice. Stickers and a random keychain's cool. This was an extra add-on because we ordered the Demon deck before. We could get this for like £1. And again, just over here, I've got a membership card which came with this one, didn't come with the last one, and I think that's something to do with the axe and sickle range, so hopefully that'll mean something. I presume the next set will come out next year. So we'll have a quick look. So this is the Thunder deck, but in the classic version. Again, like I say, it's got a white border. The cards, if I'm being honest, I kind of like the white background better. It helps everything stand out a bit more. The artwork, like with the kind of metallic ink they've used, really pops against this white background. Especially this, the diamonds, I think that looks really, really classy. The gold metallic ink is beautiful. And the art is really, really good. So yeah, for me, I prefer the look of this deck. Maybe we could have this borderless, but it leads nicely into everything being white, I suppose. But I think the artwork stands out a bit better against this white background. Well, that's just my personal preference. The normal tuck box, like I say, is kind of the inside of this one. This one I'll leave sealed. But yeah, I'm really impressed with this, as we always are with the Card Mafia stuff. It's always fantastic. But hopefully we'll see more Card Mafia stuff soon. It's really some of the best stuff out there. I might try and get the next Marvel release they do with they do lights and stuff in them, don't they, in the Marvel decks? So we'll try and get that. But that's that for now. So thank you for watching. We'll have more stuff coming very soon.